All right, so what is your standpoint?
My standpoint is that when you look at hair textures, let me back up. Hairstyles, yes, anybody could do whatever it is they want with their hair. However, there are certain types of hair that support certain types of styles. You'll notice if you scroll through TikTok and you see white women who have gotten braids, they'll come back later and they'll post a video and their hair has been matted, it's fallen out, they've had to cut their hair because they don't have the right texture to support the braids that they're getting. And with that, it's definitely a FAFO moment. Do what you want with your hair. It's your hair. No one can tell you how to wear it. No one can tell you what you look good in. It's up to you. For me, I am a natural Black woman, but I treat my hair as an accessory. Depending on how I feel, my hair may change. I have no problem wearing my natural hair out. I also have no problem braiding my natural hair and rocking that. But then there are some days where I'm like, you know what? I'm about to throw on this wig because I feel like Diana Ross today. And I throw on my wig, I'll go out with confidence, and I do my thing. It's funny because these debates always happen, and it's always a bunch of people, oh, I don't like when Black girls do this. I don't like all the weaves. I cannot tell you how many times I've been hollered at by a Black man who has said, oh, you look good. I also like that you wear your own hair. That look good. Everybody got these bust downs. And I laugh and I'm like, this is a weave. So it's funny that people say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. But when it's done correctly, you can't really tell. So to say, oh, this is good, this is bad, let people do what they want. They're gonna find out if it's a real option for them or not. If your hair fall out at the end of the day, your hair gonna fall out at the end of the day. Now, with going back to the relaxers and Black women straighten their hair, do we really have to talk about the history of Black hair in this country and how even today, and I know this because I work in human resources, even today, if a Black woman shows up for a job interview with her natural hair out, that hurts her chances of getting employed. You can make that face if you want, but they passed the Crown Act for a reason. The Crown Act would not exist if it was not needed. So there are a lot of things at play here, and you want to overlook them, you want to make fun or whatever. It's not Black women doing whatever we want to our hair. It's not out of insecurity. A lot of us, very much like me, treat it like fashion. One day we want long hair, the next day we want short hair. Guess what? In the year of our Lord that we're in, we have those options. The other thing too, there's a huge misconception. A lot of men think, oh, we don't like this, why y'all doing that? We do it because we don't care whether you like it or not. And I get it, you want to say, oh, we need to listen to y'all. Life is better when y'all listen to us. Well, let's backtrack to the 50s when our grandparents, our grandmothers were listening to their husbands. They were getting beat. They couldn't open up bank accounts of their own. They couldn't get an apartment without a man's consent. You could do all the gestures you want, but history is history. Facts don't care about your feelings. It is what it is. So for you to try to say, oh, somebody's insecure because they wear their hair that way, in the words of Deion Sanders, why should your opinion of me be my opinion of me?
It definitely does matter.
Why? Why does it matter?
Hold on, let me finish, ma'am, okay? It definitely does matter what Black men think.
Why?
Who do you date?
I date Black men.
Exactly. So why don't you care about what they think?
Because it's my hair and it's my body.
It is your hair and your body, but when you go into a partnership, that's you guys together. You should care about what they think.
It's a partnership, but what you were talking about, that's a dictatorship. That is controlling. Just because I have a partner doesn't mean he gets to tell me how I should look every day, how I should style my hair. That's not what the partnership is about.
He has a preference. Why can't you adhere to his preference?
I I have preferences too. Sometimes not everybody's preferences are met.
But your preferences don't matter. Why don't you
Why,
care
why,
about his?
so wait, you said my preferences don't matter, but his do? Say it again?
Yes, they do. They very much do. You should cater to your man. Beyonce made a whole song about it.
Yeah, Beyonce's man also cheated on her.
And she's still with him.
That's on her. I'm
Exactly.
not Beyonce. I'm not staying with a dude that cheats on me. But also, Beyonce wears wigs
Exactly. Why she do that for?
because she wants to, because she can.
She wants to be wild.
No,
Look,
No.
go back and you guys go do your research on Beyonce. Look how she sharpened her nose to make it look
bro,
more.
do you understand how makeup and contouring works?
No, but
Clearly,
why?
you're speaking about stuff that you have no knowledge of.
Let me finish.
You have no knowledge of this stuff, so you want to talk. You steamrolled over all of these young ladies that came before me.
See, now I gotta kick you. Didn't I give you a whole monologue for like 5 minutes straight and I didn't say not one word? As soon as I start speaking, you start speaking over me. This is not how this works, ma'am. I don't know what era you're from, but that's not how this works in this life. Take notes. Let's get the next person back. Or up here.
So I got a question for you, right? You know, everybody knows that wearing braids and stuff like that, which like box braids is offensive, is considered offensive, right? And when they wear these box braid hairstyles, it breaks their hair. Their hair is too thin, right? For the hairstyle, they're willing to look a mess and damage their hair to purposely offend a group of people. How do you feel about that?
Okay, so number one, when they're doing box braids or things like that, they're not putting in box braids all the time to the point where they're going bald. If they put in box braids here and there and they lose a little bit of hair, that's not the end of the world for them. They're gonna grow more hair. So it's not an issue.
So do you compare that to black women wearing wigs?
So the reason why they're here side by side is because a lot of black women say, oh, you guys cannot wear our hairstyles. Yet black women wear straight blonde wigs that look exactly like their hair.
White people aren't the only people who have straight or blonde hair. That's not just a white people thing.
They're the only people that have a combination of straight blonde hair.
I'm gonna have to fact check that. But let's just say straight hair, right? They aren't the only people who wear straight hair. Now, what you should have done, right, to make this a little comparable, you should have made a post about perms and YT people wearing box braids. I think that those two are equivalent.
Perms and YT people wearing box braids? What do you mean
Yeah.
by that?
So perms, right, like relaxers, when we put that in our hair to permanently straighten our hair, that is damaging, right? That I feel as though is equivalent to YT people wearing box braids because it damages their hair as well. Wigs, men wear wigs, women wear wigs. Everybody wears a wig. That's not just a YT people thing. It's not.
Right. Okay. No, that's definitely a good comparison. But I do talk about that as well. Like every time it seems a black woman has her hair out natural, it's always in a straight hairstyle or it's always slicked back to where you can't see her curls at all. So,
But that's her business.
You said what?
That's her business.
It is her business, but why are you doing that?
Why do you care?
Because it matters a lot. Why do you feel the need to always straighten your hair every time it's out? What is wrong with showing your natural curls and natural styling?
Why do you have your mustache and beard cut like that? Why don't you have a full beard? I prefer the full beard look. Or is it because you want your beard and your mustache to be cut that way and I need to stay out your business?
No, that's not the same thing.
Yes.
That's definitely not the same thing. The same thing to that would be a woman doing her edges, styling her edges. But putting on a wig or fake hair, that's totally different.
Why don't you have locks? I love men with locks. Why don't I see locks? Or should I just mind my business and you have your preference?
No, it's not about always minding your business. That's the problem with you guys. You guys see things that are bad and you just let it be.
Why you got on that wig right now? Our wig look about the same, just two different colors. What you doing with the wig on?
And we both look crazy together.
No, you look crazy.
No, we both. You said our wigs look the same.
Hold on.
We
Chat, do I look crazy?
together.
Chat, do I look crazy? Yes or no? Somebody tell me, let me know. Because I don't want to be walking around delusional like I'm fine as wine and I look a mess. So, Chat, do I look crazy? Look at that. I'm getting a majority no.
Hold on. But if you notice, the men
Look at that. Look, it's the majority no. It's even popping up on the screen.
Yes, the women are saying no. So just
I
keep
see a few men who's saying no. Look, it's a predominant. Look at the nose on the screen. It's so many no's that it's coming up as a streak. Look at that.
Hold on, wait. Let me see. Okay. I don't agree. I think we both look crazy together.
Okay. Now, does he look crazy? Yes or no? Let's see. I see 60, 70, 72 no's, 75 no's. For me, the streak going so far. Okay, ooh, is that a yeah? Ooh.
Nah.
Listen.
I appreciate that.
100 yeses. Your streak went higher than mine.
Nah.
Oh,
But that's the point though. The point is for me to look crazy in this. That's why I chose
listen,
this.
and it's still going. 180. Now it's at 62. It's about to start over.
Chat, thank you. Keep saying yes, because that's the point of this. If you guys were saying I was looking good in this, that would be an issue.
But they said I look good though.
You know how much people lie to women?
I see that streak continually going up for you though. If you look good, you compare me and you. If you look good, dang, they about to hit 100 again. 100 again.
I'm just saying. Do you know how much people lie to women? Everybody lies to women, except for.
Can we just get the men? Do I look crazy? Yes or no?
But why do you wear fake hair, man?
Huh?
Why do you wear fake hair?
I go to school, I work, and it's easy to put on a wig. I take care of my natural hair. I shampoo it. I deep condition, mask, all of that. It's just easier on time to wear a wig. So that's why I wear it. You said what?
It's easier in what way? What do you mean it's easier?
I have long, well, let me not say long. Well, it's like in the middle, not the middle of my back. It's like 1/4 of my back, right? I have 4B hair. You know how difficult it is to take care of that? Now, me personally, I am lazy with my hair, right? I take care of it enough for it to keep growing, and I put my wigs on, right? It's summertime. It's too hot to be dealing with that, and that's my preference. I don't neglect my hair, and even if somebody did neglect their hair, you know, that's not a good thing, but that's their business.
You gotta stop saying that's their business.
Listen, sometimes you gotta mind your own business. My business has saved my life plenty of times, okay?
Nah, but sometimes it's good to mind the business of others when it's
not
truly,
when it comes to hair.
Yes, it is.
You get paid to worry about women's wigs?
I don't.
You do this for free?
I do. I'm trying to. It's coming from the goodness of my heart to spread this message of natural hair.
Listen, it'll be different if you was getting this for a check, but you're doing this for free, right? Come on now. It's not worth it.
So, chat, you guys think I have a job? Yes or no? Why does everybody say get a job all the time? No. All right, y'all.
Hello.
I think you were here before.
I was here before, but you really picked my mind, and it was something I wanted to address because you really opened up my mind. Because you kept calling me insecure, and I came to realize, like, maybe it is insecurities. But then I took a step back, and I was like, what's insecure? Because hear me out, right? It's a lot of black women that, in my city included, don't get me wrong, on this live and everything, it's a lot of black women that wear their natural hair year-round, as they should. But when it's their birthday, they're gonna go get that frontal, they're gonna go get that quick weave, they're gonna get that ponytail. Like when it's your birthday, a lot of black women go get their hair done. First of all, do you find something wrong with that?
My standpoint is, if I could, I would just ban all wigs and weaves. But I think it's a little less bad if you're the type of person who puts in a wig here and there, like maybe a couple times a year. That's not a big deal.
Okay, so like I said, when it's your birthday or a holiday, whatever, here and there, you're gonna go get your hair done, right? You know why that is? A lot of girls go get their hair done on their birthday because on their birthday is when they feel like they're their best selves. The day is all about them. They're the baddest, they're the prettiest, they're that girl. I love myself so much. It don't gotta be my birthday for me to feel like I'm that girl. It don't gotta be my birthday for me to feel like I'm the baddest.
The fact that you left the fact that you left for 15 minutes and came back with that is crazy.
No, because you kept calling me insecure, but when I look in the mirror, I see a Barbie doll. I'm in love with myself.
No,
And I love myself to the extent that a lot of black women only love themselves on their birthday. The way black women view themselves on their birthday, the day that they look the best, I view myself like that every day of the year. Every day of the year, I feel like I'm her. It don't gotta be my birthday for me to feel like, let me go get my hair done. So I don't think nothing about me is insecure. I have the utmost confidence, arguably too much. So, not at all. Not at all. It's a lot of black women who only get cute on their birthday, and that's because they only love themselves to that extent. I love myself so much, it don't gotta be my birthday, please.
No, but you had to leave and find a story to make yourself feel comfortable.
No, I wasn't trying to find.
When you left before, you were feeling like, hey, dang, maybe he is right. So let me try to find anything I can to make myself feel better. But what you just came up with is kind of crazy.
I get how you're thinking, but I'm not that type of person. I didn't feel as if I had to redeem myself. Like I said, I reflected. I said, damn, Tori, like, are you really insecure? But then I looked at myself and I saw what I see every day, which is beauty and black excellence, and my mother sees me the same way. I truly do not think I'm insecure. And before I left the live the first time, I agreed with you. 100% I agree with you, and I still agree with you. But me personally, I also feel like we have to look at it from another perspective. It's a lot of black women who don't love themselves enough to step out the house looking their best every day, only on their birthday, and I'm not one of them ones.
I'm just saying, why is your best have to be when you have somebody else's hair on your head?
And that's the part that I agree with. That I agree with that. But at the end of the day, the facts is the facts. A lot of black women go get their hair done on their birthday because on their birthday they want to switch it up. They want to feel different. I want to switch it up and feel different every day of the year, every week, all the time.
Kind of crazy, but a lot of y'all need to look up hair dysmorphia disease and body dysmorphia disease, because
I feel like when you love yourself and you look in the mirror and you see the baddest B, you gonna go get your hair done every day. I don't care. When I look in the mirror, I see a Barbie doll. I see Tori, like who I am, my persona. I'm so in love with myself that no, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
I'll continue this, but I did already have you up here. A lot of people are
It's okay, but I said what I said.
all right.
Hi, so I think my only thing that I have to say really about it is, white women wear wigs, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, your smoke detector, I know you're black because that smoke detector.
That's right, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? It's okay though, but we gonna cook. White women wear wigs, right?
I do, but less than 10% of white women wear fake hair at all.
But what about the people that have alopecia or cancer? Would you say the same thing?
I would actually. So
why?
Cancer, I would say be bald and happy.
But that's how you feel. What about how the person feel and them actually wanting hair and feel like a woman, a beautiful woman at that? Not saying that it comes down to your hair, but I'm saying there's people that have alopecia and they can't help it that they have bald spots.
Right. So in instances when they have like cancer and things like that, if they want to put a wig on, that's different because they have a condition where they can't
wear wigs. How is that different?
Hold on. Where they can't grow natural hair anymore. You still have the ability to grow hair out of your scalp, yet you're putting on a wig. So that's totally different.
But see,
I still don't agree with them putting on the wig.
Listen, but that's the thing. You have to understand that certain people have hair problems. Their follicles, everybody hair follicle is not the same. Everybody wear wigs. Sometimes some people don't even want to wear wigs. They want to wear their natural hair, but unfortunately, their hair follicles is damaged. Some people get burned. What about the people that get burned? I know that Sherlock, it's a YouTuber called Sherlock. I can't remember her name, but she wears a wig and she's burned. Her whole face, her head, everything is burned. Just imagine hearing what you're saying to somebody that got burned and they can't grow hair anymore.
But see, the thing you're doing right now is you're going to the extremes to fight the argument. I'm talking
That's
about.
going to the extreme?
That's
Really?
Yes. What percentage?
That's not fair, because if we're talking about hair, we gotta really talk about hair.
What percentage of women are burned?
But the thing is, if you're gonna talk about wigs and why people wear wigs, you have to look at it in its entirely. Like hair follicles, everybody hair follicles is not the same, and everybody wear wigs for different reasons. You cannot simply just attack Black people because the woman I'm talking about is burned. She got burned and she's Black.
Right, so
And there's a lot of people.
That's extreme, but the people with conditions where they don't grow strong hair follicles, you should do research on yourself and figure out, how do I strengthen my hair instead of just throwing on a wig all the time. That's the problem today. They just throw on the wig and they never really deal with the underlying root. Maybe you're not drinking enough water. Maybe you're not eating the right foods, right?
But there's a that's not just because of water. That could be a hormone imbalance. Your hormones. Some people with PCOS, they have problems with growing their hair as well. If you don't understand the woman body, you should be the last person to talk about insecure. Women go through a lot. Birth control takes a woman's hair out. So a lot of the times, and I'm saying for a percentage, women are wearing wigs as protective styles. Some of them just got off chemo. Some of them got PCOS. If there was, go ahead. I'm gonna let you talk because you're gonna talk over me.
Yeah, hold on, but I'm just gonna respond because you're making a lot of points. I need to respond to them. If a woman is putting in birth control and her hair is falling out, then why would she continue to use birth control when you know it's not healthy for your body? It's doing something that is harming you.
But see, this is why you should educate yourself, because you know why? Some women get really, really bad menstrual cycles. A lot of women, hormones is imbalanced, so a lot of them have to take birth control to see, someone is talking about PCOS. I'm hitting a target. Listen, you didn't even know. You cannot tell me about doing research. I'm giving you the research.
No, you just told me the same thing. That's why you need to do your research, because I've heard of that before. A lot of those conditions where you have really bad menstrual cycles actually comes from your diet. A lot of women change the way they eat, and they notice differences in their period. So do your research on that, actually.
Listen, you keep talking about diet, but there are girls that start their period early and they suffer from bad menstrual cycles. I'm gonna tell you one person, I'm gonna just name one off the bat. I have a sister. Since she was like 13, 14, when she started her menstrual, she was vomiting. She had really extremely bad cramping. And a lot of the times it's because a lot of them have early fibroids and their hormones is imbalanced. And that has nothing to do with dieting.
When women get fibroids, they always start eating better. That's what their doctor prescribes them. So it always does go back to diet. But people don't look at their...
Thank you for the women in the comments that's actually talking about PCOS, cysts, everything. Because yes, I understand what you're saying about diet. Your diet also can make your hair come out as well. A lot of things that happens within the body also affects your skin and your hair. So you have to do your research and understand why a lot of women wear wigs. You shouldn't say that it's good for white women to wear black hairstyles and then say that it's bad that they're wearing black women are wearing wigs, because white women wear wigs too. Don't ever think that white people
know that.
don't think
We
that.
know that. But they're not doing it as much as you guys. They barely
How do
do
you
it.
know that? How do you know that? There is a thing of the individual ones. Yeah, let me cook, because you don't really understand. I don't think you. Hold on, let me educate you on
Okay, let me
how
say
you
this
hide
really quick.
hair
Let me say this.
extensions. Okay.
Hold on. Let me say this really quick.
Yeah. Okay. Say what you're gonna say.
Yeah, so I actually did my research and I approve, because if you go in my bio, my link tree, there's actually studies that show how much black women wear fake hair and how much white women wear fake hair. And there's other studies on the things I'm saying as well. Where are your studies at?
I just gave you so much studies that people in the comments literally confirmed every health issue that I literally said. And
Okay,
once
tell me where I
again,
can find that.
and then also you can also look into Chris Rock's documentary about perms, wigs. He talks about the whole 9 yards. But I'm gonna go back to white women. You don't think that white women wear wigs is because sometimes they wear the wigs, but a lot of the times they hide it through the extensions. They still wearing someone's hair. Then what they do is each part, the stylist part their hair and they add extensions to their hair to make it more fuller. You don't know the different types. It don't always have to be wigs. It can be tape-ins, which is what they do, is a sticky. Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on.
You got nothing for me, really.
Let me pause that, because I know, like, you're saying things.
So then you shouldn't say it's black women.
Wait. So
It's white.
I go out in the world and I see white women with the extensions. I can tell when it's their fake hair and when it's their real hair. But what I'm saying is, it's not nearly as much as black women. Not nearly. You can't even compare the two. This literally the study. You can unmute yourself too. Literally, the study that's in my bio literally states that more than 70% of all black women wear fake hair, and less than 10% of white women wear fake hair. That's not even near each other. So you can't even compare the two.
It's hard to argue with a man about women's hair, because you know why? You go in statistics, and a lot of the times, because you're saying it's more of a black woman's thing, that it's just like, I'm gonna say this, it's just like 9 times out of 10, if I go into a Walgreens, right? 9 times out in a white female goes into a Walgreens, who they gonna think that is gonna be the first person to steal? They're gonna typically say a black woman. So I feel like typically it would be easy for you to say, okay, statistically, black women wear more wigs, because who's really looking at the white counterparts? Who's really saying? Who's really counting that? Who's really counting it? Who's really counting it? Let's be real. I feel like your statistics is a little jacked up, because who's really counting how much white women wear wigs or extension than what you say you predominantly see in the black community?
Just because you don't agree with the statistic doesn't mean it's false. So I can say everything that you just said is false too, because I don't agree with it.
I guess that's the thing. You have your opinion, and
It's not an opinion when there's facts, numbers.
It's okay for white women to wear black women hairstyle, but when it comes to a black woman, it's wrong for us to wear wigs. Now I'm gonna talk about myself, since somebody else was saying what they were saying in the comments. I have hair, and to be honest, I wear my natural hair. I do both. I wear wigs and I wear my natural hair. I like doing both. I like going in between both. Wigs is like a protective style for me. I like to keep my hair conditioned, oiled up. You know, it's the summer. I don't prefer wigs too much because it's too damn hot. So that's what I do. I go in between. Who's to say black women ain't doing the same? I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure your moms do. I'm pretty sure your moms do. And wearing wigs don't make you insecure either. People need to cut that out.
Yes, it
They
does.
need to cut that out. It doesn't make you insecure. It doesn't. No, it don't.
When did you start wearing wigs? Christian, when did you start?
When I
wearing
started wearing wigs, I mean, if you really want to go back, I was wearing weaves since I was like, what? When I graduated high school, I was wearing weaves. Because wigs, weaves, is all fake hair. I mean, if you want to get technical.
wigs? Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That was.
But
that
the
was
thing
the
is,
first
I could
time.
go, I'm so like sure of myself, I could go both. I could go wig and I could go my natural hair because I love my natural hair. I even wear my hair as natural as like the afro. I wear my hair in the afro and I go outside because who gonna tell me about it? I'm a black woman. I'm gonna wear my kinks whether it's in or not. I can
So
do.
you wear your
both.
natural hair more than the fake hair?
I wear whatever's what I prefer. That doesn't make me insecure. It's whatever how I'm feeling.
So I'm saying, if you look back at your life, do you
Mm-hmm.
think that you wear more fake hair or more natural hair?
Well, I mean, going from junior high school to high school, I was natural, of course. And then when I got, out of high school, I started wearing weaves and then I'll go natural, So I don't know if you want to say, yeah, because, junior high school, I was wearing my regular hair, but I still wear my natural hair. I go in between both. Really. It doesn't matter to me.
So
It doesn't matter to me.
So I mean, but like today, like if you look at like the past year of your life,
It's still both.
equally.
Equally.
So like when you put in the fake hair, why do you do that?
Well, I mean, extensions, you get extensions when you wear braids. So is that unacceptable too? Because when you see a lot of women with box braids, that's extension. That's not their hair.
Right. So you would say that's natural still?
I mean, braids in itself to me is always going to be like a natural thing. To me.
Yeah, but I mean, if you add in the fake hair, then it's not natural completely anymore.
You don't think the white women add extensions?
I didn't say
You
they
don't
did.
think they, but
we're not
you're,
talking-
but this is what I'm saying. You're contradicting yourself because in order for a white person to wear black hairstyle, they add extensions to do the box braid style. Any kind of hairstyle that black women do, they add extensions. The white woman does the same. In order to create those extensions, they add it. I seen Kim Kardashian do it. She add extensions.
Box braids don't need fake hair though.
Yeah, but some people use it. And just like you said, they don't need
That's
to.
the point. That's my point. If they want to do the box braid style, there's no issue with that.
Somebody in the comments say I'm mentioning white women, but of course I'm going to mention white women because obviously it's the part of the debate. You're basically saying white women can wear black hairstyles and black women should stop wearing fake hair. But if they're wearing black hairstyles, a lot of the black hairstyles extensions are added. A lot of them are added.
Hairstyles. A style doesn't need fake hair.
But what makes you think they're not adding the extensions?
I wouldn't know if they're doing
That's
that or
what
not.
I'm saying. You don't
No,
know,
no,
but you're making your argument based off of statistics. But not all the time it's up to date.
No, but black women are not upset saying, oh, they're doing box braids with fake hair, so I'm upset. They're mad at the style of box braids itself, whether it's with fake hair or not. So I'm saying it's okay for them to do the style. That's the point.
See, that's my thing. I don't care if white women wear black hairstyles. That's my thing. I don't care. I don't care. I like the fact that they, as long as they know it's a black hairstyle, it comes from the black community and we originated it, I'm fine with that. I like the fact that they're taking on what we love to do at a daily day. I don't mind. Some people say I'm bugging, but oh well. It's wigs aren't our hair. Let's keep it real. It's not. It's not our hair. Whether we get it from whatever country it comes off of, it's not our hair. So we're going to keep it real. We don't own it. But the thing is, it's something that we enjoy doing and we love it. So it's not wrong for a white person to do what I don't find nothing wrong about that. It's a hairstyle. But I think that the debate makes it a little unfair, and it makes you a little biased towards, the white side opposed to black people. And I think that's a little unfair.
How am I biased towards to
Because if you're gonna say that white women can wear black hairstyle, you gotta understand what the black hairstyle entails. And most of the times it comes with extensions.
No, bias would be me saying that they can wear wigs, but you guys can't. That would be bias.
But they wear
Because
wigs.
they wear wigs too. We all know that. So if I said they can do wigs, but you guys can't, that would be wrong. But I said they can do a style with their natural hair. There's no issue with that.